All right, everybody. I don't know if the ads are done yet or not. I still haven't figured out a way to to be able to determine that, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started here. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. We're gonna be working on more of my webtoon panels, and I think I just want to get like right into it. That way we can make some more progress. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of seeing this particular part of the story, so want to get us farther. So I'm gonna kind of do my best to concentrate on getting some more of these panels done. Feel free to work on some artwork while you watch me or whatever, if I can help motivate you guys, that would be fantastic. Remember at the end of last stream, I was working on this and my I just got too fatigued and couldn't I didn't want to do sloppy line work, so that's why I ended last time. So hey, how's it going, Nova? Let's see. So that it's kind of cut away where Adam's apple would be a little bit. Oh yeah, nice. I've been in a little bit of like a slump lately as far as like artwork goes, but I think if I just, if I just keep at it, I'll get that back and then we'll be all good. I'm excited. I finished my friend Windseeker's VTuber model, and I sent that to them yesterday so they can find a rigger. So that's exciting. I hope they can find somebody to rig it because it's not exactly a traditional VTuber model, or at least the face and the mouth parts are cut a little bit differently than a regular VTuber model. So yeah, I think they will. I'm gonna find the info that we used the the rigger that did Demon Lord Havoc's model. Maybe they'll consider working on Windseekers. Hey, Fancy, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day so far. Havoc and I stayed up late last night watching a movie, so I'm a little sleepy today. So I might be a little more quiet. I'm gonna try to yap a bit in between here and there, but I do also kind of want to like concentrate on this so I can get farther. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Oh my God. So Wednesday, I definitely got addicted to that. Not Wednesday, Tuesday night, I got addicted to that. I started playing it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is after I finish Alien Isolation, I'll probably start streaming that. Because I don't have any other story driven games that I want to play on stream at the moment. So yay, my beautiful wife is here. She was the best. She made me coffee and she made me pancakes this morning with her best wife championship belt. Yeah, I'm not like super amazing at it. Like I do well enough that I have fun. Like I don't, of course, we don't always win every game, so yeah, it would definitely make your laptop explode. Which makes me sad because it would be fun for you to be able to play too. Hey, how's it going, man? I was just telling chat that I just finished your VTuber model yesterday, and I was excited for you to very soon be able to join us in our VTuber antics. Oh yeah, I just remembered. So the OC art raffle that I did, Jupiter Planet ended up winning. What I did is I threw all the images that you guys submitted into a randomizer. Basically, it was a wheel that spun, and then it landed on Jupiter Planet's OC, so I will be drawing their OC starting Monday, which I'm excited for. What I'm thinking though is for everybody that submitted, what I'm going to do is I will try to get a couple more submissions for the next one, but I will include the ones that you guys already submitted. That way you get a chance to, like, if I spin it again and Jupiter pops up again, I'll spin it one more time. That way we'll do yeah. That way, it's not the same, the same person can't win twice in a row, that kind of thing. Make it fair for everybody to get a chance to, to get their artwork, their OCs done by me. Yeah, I just looked up like a randomizer on Google, and like one of the first things that popped up was like a wheel spin. So I was like, oh, that'll work. Which is a much better idea than what I was gonna do, where I was just gonna like wiggle my mouse a bunch and then let go with my eyes closed, and that seemed like a pretty crap way to do it. So I was just like, you know what? I was like, let me look online. I'm sure there's got to be a way to. There's got to be some sort of randomizer option here. Oh yeah. Fucking copyrights. Can't do anything fun. But yeah, so I'm excited to get, that going. And of course, I'm still going to be working on Pensie's. Pensie has commissioned me, so I'm going to be working on that. Which I actually have another sketch for you, Pensy. I came up with some more ideas last night as well. So I'll have to get approval from you. Close off these lines here at the bottom, so when I go to color, it's not an issue. Nice. You can do whatever you like. I copy her all the time in Palia, so she can copy me my art ideas. All right, that's probably good for the lines on this, and now we can color it. Make sure that I put these in folders. Yeah, your beach spot is already like super cute. Debating whether I want to get a different plot or not. I mean, I like my like spacey quantum one, but at the same time, it's a little difficult to make stuff because it's just so dark, like all the time. I mean, if I make like 1 million lights, it's probably fine, but slide, invert, let's do gray. Then we'll manually fill in the rest here. Oops, and we got a bunch of spots here where don't need it. There. There, we don't need it there. Oops. The pig pet. Nice. It should go boo. That'd be super cute. Look. There you go. Alrighty. Flip that to that. Now we can start doing skin. Oops. And if it goes over some of it, that's okay, because I'm going to be putting colors over top of this anyway. Okay, so I need to erase away the gray in here. go. Let's make sure we got this all filled in. It is here over there. I also kind of want to do it this way too, so I make sure that when we do the colors over the lines that they will come over top of the lines too. At least pretty close to it. I know the song like isn't about zombies, but it's also pretty like fun that it's coming on during while I'm working on a zombie webtoon. It's actually about like super sad stuff, but we're not gonna worry about that. Oh, zombie. This is my favorite to play in Rivals so far. Well, I have a couple. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play a couple different um like out of the tanks so far. I really like playing Thor just because he's like hellaciously aggressive. And then Duelists I like to play yeah, no, not biased at all. Duelists I like to play Scarlet Witch right now. And then I need to pick a support character and see which one I like because I want to be able to fulfill all three roles if I need to. I'm kind of scared to do the support though because like I tried healing in like MMOs before and I was just like it was not for me. That was not the positions for me, so but I do need to be able to learn. So I was kind of thinking maybe like probably like either Mantis or Luna Snow. And honestly, my reasoning for Luna Snow is that she's just fucking cute. So I love all the designs in that game. Like that's so cool. Exactly. You're exactly right. She's right, you know. Although Jeff does look pretty fun too. Jeff has been pissing me off though playing against him. Like I'm getting tired of being like swallowed and thrown off the fucking map. I'm like, you asshole. Like I know it's like a really smart move, but damn does it suck. Like it's already hard enough to like keep track of what's going on Rather, he'll have to worry about this little fucking shark swallowing you and running you off the edge of the map. It's like, you son of a bitch. Well, Jeff is precious, not when he's on the other team. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna branch out like as I like play more, but I want to understand at least, I kind of just want to understand like three basic heroes first, and then I can go from there. Like tanking wise, I haven't tried Venom yet. I do want to try Venom. I'm just most comfortable right now with Thor so far. Bopping people with the hammer is fun. Especially when they panic, like when they see me coming, I'm just like, yep. He is definitely a menace. And I love every second of it. It's so fun. I don't think I used this color. I think it was this one. Yeah, I've been watching like a bunch of videos about how to, get better in like the different roles and whatnot. So I need to start timing how long it takes for me with Thor, like when I start engaging, how long it takes for me to like finally like get killed without like support, and that way I can kind of reduce the amount of time that I'm in there. That was like one of the strategies, is to kind of like kind of keep track of how many seconds you can be in the enemy team, like harassing them before you die. Because your whole job from being a tank, besides protecting your team, is to intimidate the other team and make them uh cause chaos and like that kind of thing. So yeah, there's a lot of them I do want to play. I just, I figured if I just concentrate like on a few, then I can get like, the mechanics down, and then I can go from there. Of course, I'm not trying to play like, the only I might try to play ranked just so I can get some like skins and stuff, but I'm not like worried about like whether I, climb the ladder or anything. I'm not trying to be a pro or anything like that. Like that's too much. Like people go way too hard in games sometimes, so not trying to have I know my teammates will hate me if like I tried to go like, in like the more professional setting. I'll be like, nah. This isn't a job. This is a game. It's supposed to be fun. Oh yeah, anything that has any sort of competitive aspect of it, like people are going to be toxic as all hell. So I don't deal with toxic people. I just don't. I don't have the energy or the headspace or any of that for any of that crap. So plus I'm too old for that. Like I don't even want to engage them. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'll turn chat off. Besides, it's a team game, so if you're like shouting at your teammates all the time without being like constructive, then you're doing it wrong. Yeah, let me demoralize my team until they don't want to play with me anymore. That seems like a great idea, right? I think a lot of people just don't have any patience for people that are learning. And it's like, you had to learn at one point. So, like, what are you freaking out about, man? Like, and the games aren't even like super long. So it's not like you're wasting, like, a ton of time if you lose. Like, it's not really that big a deal. It was a little frustrating when I like played Monster Hunter and I had bad teammates, of course, because you share like uh you only have three chances amongst your entire team, and then sometimes fights would take like if this was like a really tough fight, it could even take like close to an hour to do. So if you like lose at the last second, it's like because somebody repeatedly was doing something they weren't supposed to. That's a little frustrating, but most of the time you're playing with strangers, so it's not like you're not directly communicating with them anyway. So it's still a little unfair to be like upset at them because it's not like you guys had like open communication or anything. But I can't stand it when people are like toxic. We're like, oh, you have to play the way everybody else plays in the meta and blah blah blah. It's like, dude, that makes it not fun at all. Like I'll look at stuff that's like, recommended or meta and I'll see if I can adapt the way I like to play based around that. Like, it'll give me an idea of like, oh, maybe this is like a helpful like suggestion or tip or whatever. Like that's totally different. But when people are like, oh, you have to exactly do this, I'm like, oh, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna play however I want to play. And I'm gonna have fun the whole time. So you can eat it. When people get out of control with the whole being toxic thing, I just like fail on purpose because they just make me so mad. I'm just like, well, screw it now. Like I'm just gonna completely sabotage your game because you can't chill. That's actually why I stopped playing League of Legends too, because it was like, people were so damn toxic. I'm like, this game could be like really fun if you guys would just calm down. And again, it's a team-based game, so like, your teammates getting killed over and over again, maybe you should go help them. All right. Got all the base colors. I'm gonna save. So let me put these all in a folder. And I'll label this one as the base. All right, so he's inside the store and it is day out, but the lights are off in the store. So we're going to start with covering all this with multiply. And then we can carve away. Need to make sure this is flipped the right way. I don't want to make the mistake that I made last time. Okay, seems to be flipped the right direction. Should make that kind of like rounded a bit. And we can kind of go back in with the detail shadow a little bit. Man, it had been so long since I worked on this, I had actually forgotten my original workflow, and now I remember how I did it, so that's good. I think that's what was throwing me off before, is I couldn't remember exactly what how I did like the workflow. So if you have some sort of system, it makes it like a lot easier. That way you can do, the exact same things on every single panel, and it won't be like each panel is like, well, what do I do with this? Oops. Frost Magic, Cloak, Mantis, and Psylocke. Nice. Let's see. So this is a little bit, knee is a bit forward, so that. We want him to like mostly be in shadow, of course, because he's trying to hide. So that's probably actually good. blur that a little bit. I'll blur it a little bit up here. A little bit down here too. Oh, okay, cool. I will definitely I'll add you as a friend on there so we can play together. So I need people to play with, so that would be fantastic. Oops. Just remembered I forgot to do something. Do a little bit of that on the knee. We're gonna erase away some of this in a sec here because it doesn't need to be this intense. And then let's see what's an easy way to do this. Like that. And then we'll also do this so it's not, oops. Like that. And then we'll do some on shoulder area, a little bit on the elbow. Gonna do some across here. The shoulder. We're gonna do some on the fingertips. Under the hand. Especially since he's been running, like a lot of blood's gonna be flowing, it's gonna be pumping. It's gonna be pretty flush. A little bit more face up here. Try to get it off the hair the best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. That. There we go. Yeah, like I think support is like intimidating because it's a lot of pressure to, keep people alive. But hey, if you like playing support, that's good. That just makes you more valuable for your team. All right, we're going to do one more level of shadows here. Try not to go overboard with it though. Just kind of places it needs a little bit of detail shadow. Well, under here it would be pretty dark. We're going to go ahead and we're going to reduce the opacity though so we can see. And then we can kind of cut away just where there at least be a little bit of light to kind of make the definition in the folds. Yeah, so there's two ways you can do shadows like that I find that are pretty easy. Like one way is to do like I'm doing now where you fill the whole thing with shadow and then you just cut out like where the raised parts would be, or you know where like essentially like the plane of whatever you're working with would be on, or you can do where you just add the shadows like manually. So you can do a combination of the two as well. Just depends on what works best for what situation. Like we can fill this whole back arm here. Do a little bit right here. Actually kind of want some shadow here on the front of the knee. Now 99.9. I could actually do the front of the shin kind of here, I think. Let's do not the whole thing. We'll do a little bit like that and do it like that. No, I'm not ready. Thank you, Sonny. Mom. You know, just trying to make it a little less like flat looking. let's go ahead and we'll fill this whole area and then we'll carve away. Just we'll use our brush just to do a little bit here and there. Like that. And we could do some of the hair shadows. Let's put that as plus again. All right. You fill in a little bit and the hair. I think what I'm going to do is do like a something like this. And take it from here and go like that. Just to show that it's like rounded off. A little bit of detail. There we go. It's probably maybe some on the fingers here. In a sec. Let's get this. Just to kind of make them a little more 3D. Yeah, that's right. This will be that. Let's get some of this. Do you know if my ads are still going, love? Oh, okay. No, it's okay. I'll wait for I think Pensy will tell me. Okay. All right. So I've applied the shadows and the light to Val here. So now let's give him do a gradient map. Actually, I might be able to find one in here. Maybe. We'll see. See how this looks. Want to apply it. That's pretty good. And we'll do tone curve here. Yeah, let's zoom way out for the tone curve so we can see, make sure that it still is readable. I'm gonna make things a little bit lighter here. Let's do a reset real quick. Maybe we'll just have it be lighter down this direction. There we go. All right, I think that's good for Val. So what I'm going to do is take all that, merge it. Duplicate. Do our chromatic aberration. Nice. Alrighty. So I can take these, merge that together. And we're going to merge these together. This hard light. Blur this by like 30. Down a bit. Low dodge. Bring that down to like 30. I think this should also probably be like 30. Lighten it up a little bit. Maybe bring down this lighten a bit to like 15. Just kind of want some of the color over the lines, just a little bit at least. See if I bring this up to like 50. Yeah, that doesn't really help too much. Wonder. Duplicate. That's fine. Doesn't have to be super crazy there. All right, so we're going to merge that all together. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, you're hanging out in your box, huh? I don't know what it is about cats and liking to hang out in boxes. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Oops. Combine too many things there. All right. Put them in a folder. So that's going to be Val. So did I already do the blur on that? Doesn't really look like it too much, does it? Let's do. There we go. That looks better. Multiply, since this is super close. Not 100% sure if that's the right angle for that, but I don't think anybody will notice or care. It'll just make the composition look better, so I'm not too concerned about it. Being crazy. Vegeta's being insane. Insano kitty. Oops. That is not at all what I wanted. Oh, wait. Do it on this. Needs to be thicker. 20. There we go. This needs to be linear burn. Wait, let's do that by 20%. Oops, that is too many. Burn. Oh, that's right. I had a texture that I used on this. I think I just used that. Yeah, that'll work. Angle it a little bit. What about brightness? No, that doesn't work. Overlay. Overlay looks better. Let's throw the light on here. That's something like that. I think these both need to be like 30%. Here we go. All right. Try to remember which gradient map that I used last time. I think I grabbed one of these, didn't I? Or was it this one? Shit, I don't remember. No. Why am I like this? This will probably work. I don't think it was that one, though. That one looks closer. And we'll do our tone curve. We're going to zoom out again. We actually want this to be darker because it's in the foreground. Actually, let's reset that a little bit. We're just going to darken it just a bit. And we'll bring the light up a little bit right there. Oh, yep. You caught me shrimping, huh? Let me get some water. Hell yeah. Thanks. Nice. Actually, that's a little bit too dark in this shadow area. Let's bring that up a bit because we can't really see the detail in it. There we go. That's better. All right, let's duplicate that. Merge. Duplicate. Lighten. Duplicate. That's probably good right there. Now we can merge that all together. Chromatic aberration. Bring that down to 30. Oops. I definitely just clicked the wrong thing. Come on, computer, do what you're gonna do. Yeah, I definitely accidentally flattened the whole thing. Let me go back. Oh my god, all the different perspective rulers there. Holy shit. All right, we're also going to... No, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Jesus. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of blur it since that might be too much of a blur, I think. Let's try 100. We do like a focal blur here, and then we're gonna bring it down. So let's just blur it a little bit in the front. All right, so we got the lines. So let's do this. Wait, where's the color? Yeah, there we go. That. Then what I think I'm gonna do, kind of race away a little bit over in the corner here. It's not quite so dark. We're just kind of frame him a bit, actually. Like that. I wonder if this would actually look better as hard light. Yeah, because we want it to be lighter, like behind him in the background here. And this probably, like I said, isn't 100% correct based on the lighting, but we're kind of, I want to do this just as like a dramatic effect to bring attention to like his face. Like that. And then we're going to blur it a little bit. Just a tad. Actually, I should probably have where there's another part of it. Back like this, maybe. Looks a little bit better, I think. And we'll go ahead and we're going to throw this texture on here. Down here. That on overlay. There we go. that and oh my goodness, stop. I knew it was freaking out. There we go. Let's blur this a little bit. All right, that's cool. Try to remember to use the same one. Soft light. Since it's the background, we're going to lighten it up. Well, I kind of like how it looks already. Let me lighten it just a little. Actually, yeah, we just need him to like pop a little bit more. There we go. Oh, oh, what's that? Oh, wait, I forgot to put his shadow. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. That would make sense, right? Merge together. Let's do under that. Oh. And let's see if we just use maybe like skew. Something like that. And then, of course, his shadow wouldn't be applied up here. All right, blur this a bit. Let's see how it looks. 20 might be too much. No, it's actually fine. 10%. Certificates. Okay. Linear burn. There we go. That's better. Now we can merge this. Well, I hope you have a good nap. I'm gonna probably take a nap myself after I'm done with stream today. We'll see how it goes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you get lots and lots of rest. All right, it's got that. What's this? Okay. Put that together. Perfect. Oh, yeah. I will totally do that. Thanks for reminding me. I think you'll like it. This is the good friend. Let's bring that down to about 50. All right. I think that looks good for this panel here. Looks good going both ways. Hell yeah. What is all this other stuff I got going on in this? Countertop foreground. Oh, okay, that's the blur. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Don't need this then. So let's delete these. All the unnecessary layers. I think I was using that for something else. So we'll turn that off. Not sure what these layers are. I don't want to accidentally delete something that did already. Maybe I already did. Yeah, I have no idea what. Okay, so that's that. Oh, that's the one that I redid. I have to redo because I did it backwards. We'll fix that some other time. So, don't think I need these layers. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. I mean, hopefully, yeah. Delete. I was going to figure that one out, I think, differently. So that's okay. Is that. Okay, that's the only one in that frame. So we're going to go ahead and merge that because I think it's good. All right, we got that done. So let's go ahead and let's sketch another one. Thinking maybe. Hey, how's it going? Thinking maybe like a close up of like Val's eyes here might be good. Like darting around looking. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab head so I know where they are. We'll use this maybe. Yeah, that's kind of kid-like. So we'll bring it forward. Ooh, we could even do like the kind of like bugging out eyes. Let's do that. That sounds fun. Can I do a perspective thing with this? Camera, center object. Oh, their perspective's already pretty crazy. Let's bring it in even more, maybe. I'm doing all right. I stayed up like way too late last night watching a movie, but that's okay. It was a good movie. I liked it. Havoc and I watched Sinners. I wonder, do I have a filter where I can do like the crazy like anime eyes like bugging out and like yeah, it was. It was great. I got to spend time with my wife, so that makes me happy. Totally not biased on what I like to how I like to spend my time, so oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Where is the thing? Oh, it's up there. So I need to have it like let's maybe let's distort it a little less, I think. Something like that. I'm actually gonna see if I can find a, a reference for this real fast. Because I think that'll be a fun little panel to do. I love the anime freak out like fisheye lens like effect. It's so silly. I think it'll work though for what I'm trying to do here. Trying to find one that's not too crazy. Hold on. There we go. There's a close up. This will probably work. Nice. All right, let's sketch this out here. Ooh, I can actually use my perspective ruler. That'll make this so much easier. Symmetry ruler. Line that to the center. Click on it. There we go. It's in the center. Let's use a different brush for sketching. All right, we're gonna make the eyes nice and big for this to work. Or traumatized Val. Yeah. It's actually the first time I've done this like freak out angle, so glad it's like pretty easy to do. All right, I don't need the symmetry now for the rest of the sketch here. Nice. Perfect. That's that. So let's. We don't need that anymore. All right, now I can take my regular inking brush here. And for the sake of being able to fill this in easily, I'm just going to connect the lines up there for that. And we're just going to do this as a shadow. We're going to clean this up in a sec here. Just kind of doing this quickly. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Having the hardest time here. And it's definitely okay if the lines are like shaky on this because he's like freaking out, as he should be. Pretty normal reaction. We're actually going to do this anyway. Make it a little sketchy in some of the shadow areas, I think will help with the sense of dread. That's okay right there. Oops. Stop. Well, I don't want his freckles to be exact like that, so turn that off. All right, that's probably good for that. So let's do this. We'll do Val face lines. Oops. If I can not be dyslexic while typing, that would be awesome. So we need his hair now. Let's reduce the opacity on this so I can see. Oops, not what I meant to do. Why? Hmm. I cannot hit this line to save my life. All right, hold on. Let's. Yeah, we'll kind of have it go that way. I'm having the hardest time here. There we go. That was much easier to do. I don't know if those lines make sense. Oh man, arm's starting to get tired here. I think I'm going to do my best to finish up this panel, and then I think that'll be it for today. It'll be nice when I get faster at this. That way I can get panels out quicker. Of course, the benefit is I get to hang out with you guys in the process, so. All right, let's clean this up, or at least do some stuff to the lines to make it look better. I think I want some more kind of like sketchy lines in here because he's like crashing out. We're just gonna fix this. Good enough. Fill in some of this. All right, so I'm thinking have down here locked off like this. Then I should do the same on this side. No, I didn't close the bottom part. No, computer's freaking out. Stop. Just close that. Oops, brush is not behaving. That's probably fine. All right, so now we can do hairlines. Hopefully this will work the way I want it to. Oops. Go. I can just make sure this is all filled in. Need to be filled there. Or here. There we go. Let's do his hair real quick. Let's make that a little. There we go. It's a little bit better. Ah, okay. That's let's see. Skin. Highlights. Pupils. And looks like fill in here so we can put some colors. There we go. All right, let's see. Colors. Oh my god, my computer's freaking out. There we go. Oops. That on there. Freaking out. You okay, my love? I'm sorry. Oh, awesome. Wow. Jeez. Fun times. Oops. It's got it on the doing things on multiple layers here, and I don't want it to. It's one on this layer. There we go. That's better with that. Kind of make it. You know what? Maybe if an idea. Maybe if I did this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not as normal. I need to multiply. There we go. 20%. Okay. Okay. Not color burn. Linear burn. Oops. Keep forgetting to look at my reference here. You know what? We don't have to do this as symmetrical, actually. This part of it. So actually, this one I will. Just for this part. Duplicate. Glow dodge. We're gonna bring this way the hell down. There we go. That looks better. Oh yeah, I need some of his highlights and stuff on his eyes here. That. And let's do duplicate that. That looks a bit better. Multiply. Now hard light's better. And I think I want the pupils to be darker. I can find the right brush. Oops, it's not doing it on both layers. All right, let's do no, I don't want to do it. You know, maybe we'll do it up here. There we go. We're just gonna kind of do this until we get what we want. There we go. That's better. So now I want to take this. Oh, wait. Turn it to that. Multiply. Are you going to work? Oh, there we go. It was just being slow. All right, let's bring it down a bit. We'll manipulate that. And this in. Probably up. That. Bring this up. Oh my god, my computer's freaking out. It's like, well, what are you doing to me? Come on, buddy, you can do it. I believe in you, little computer. Come on. I would like to finish this panel, man. Let's sigh. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There we go. I'm going to save before it freaks out again. And that like 20%. Blur them a little bit. Linear burn. There we go. Kind of thinking maybe. See if this makes it a little more dramatic or not. Oh my god. Computer is freaking out so bad. All right. Maybe hue. Turn that down to like 50. Kind of gives it a bit of a different feel to it. Not soft light. Pin light. Oh, pin light looks kind of wild. Overlay looks kind of good. Hmm. About this. Oh, it's kind of a cool effect. Kind of like pin light. Yeah, I think that'll work. Wonder if we could even do something even. Maybe we can combine more than one here. Might actually look good. Oh, there we go. We're looking more distressing. About the green. Green works kind of good too. Ooh, just the dark works pretty well. All right, let's do a tone curve here on it. My computer will let me. Make sure I save. By the way, Webtoon files can get like super huge, especially if you're working in like a higher resolution like I'm doing now. Let's lighten it up just a bit. Some areas. That. That in. And that in a little bit more too. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Take this. Duplicate them real quick. Oh my God, computer, come on. I know I'm asking a lot of you. Do that. Clip. Hard light. Oops, wrong one. Normal. Light. Why? Oh, these are supposed to be on that. That's why. That. Go. It's better like that. Now, I kind of want to do hair colors basically the same way I did this one, so we're gonna try to be consistent here. And then we can finish up this and I can go eat some lunch. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of these. Blur them here. Looks pretty good already, actually. Feel like we do too terribly much more to it. So I'll just kind of do some of these shadows. That. Actually, do that. Probably look good. Oh, let's see. That makes more sense. think it's this number. Ooh, there we go. It's looking more dramatic again. Yeah, that looks good. That and lights. 50%. Load out. Set. We're also going to blur that. Nice. All right. Put this on here. Yeah, there we go. That's looking nice. No, computer. I hit the wrong click. I'm sorry. For the millionth time. Come on, computer. You can do it, buddy. Go back. There we go. Jeez. All right. Merge these. And we can actually that that merge that together. Duplicate that over the hairlines. Light. Percent. Footage. Hot screen. Lighten. Let's bring these down like 30%. All right, that looks good. So now I can take all of this. Let's do these so they look better. Nope, not that intense on that side. Just a little speck. Let's do a little bit of highlight on his eyelash there. Uh, $30. It's good. All right, let's do a stronger chromatic aberration on this one, I think. Let's actually do this a bit more, I think. Let's do, see how 30 looks. I think that looks better. We're gonna try one more thing and then this will be done. Oh, I need to turn off the freaking ruler. Add glow. Caution blur. Let's try 50. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. Hell yeah. Perfect. All right, and we finished another frame. Hell yeah. And let's go ahead and label it. They'll crash out. Nice. All right, let's make this nice and big so you guys can see it. All right, so we finished this one here. Him hiding under the counter. And then we have the crash out moment, like freaking out, having a panic attack now that he's like in a safe spot for a sec here. So I think we did pretty good today. Let me go ahead and throw you guys in the lobby here. I'm going to save again, of course, just to make sure. Well, I hope you had a good time hanging out with me today as I worked on the Born and Raised Webtoon panels. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. with some more Alien Isolation. That picture we basically just drew of Val is pretty much me the entire time I'm playing that game. So it's a lot of fun. If you're not already following me, give me a follow. If you want to support me, you could always subscribe to, kind of watch what I do and hang out with me and have a good time.